Pigforrealers, I'm back with a double upload day. I haven't done this in a while, I don't think. I think the last time I did it was like, I don't know, but I think I did it not that long ago, but I don't remember when. But besides that, I'm gonna do a recap on 2020, and just a recap on the year, a year review, um, even though it's not 2021 yet. 2021 happens in 3 days. We still have 2 more days left of 2020, but seriously, what's gonna happen? I mean, coronavirus started spreading like a couple days before 2019 ended. So I mean, I guess anything is possible, but unless like some huge shit happens in the next couple days, I'm pretty sure that I can just do a year recap right now. So yeah, I mean, this year at the beginning of the year, it wasn't that bad. It just felt like uh January and February just felt like a continuation of 2019. Most years before 2020 didn't feel any different. They just felt like a continuation of the last year. They didn't feel like like you had such a dramatic change. Like we can feel the difference between 2020 and 2019. But you can't really feel the difference between 2019 and 2018 like you can with 2020 and 2019. So it was a dramatic change in March, mid-March, where everything shut down in the U.S. at least, and like other Western countries and like most developed countries closed down like around March. So yeah, the virus happened and like it's doing much better in other countries, but the United States is doing pretty piss poor with handling it. So for people that live in the United States, it's probably gonna be a longer time still in quarantine in 2021. Not quarantine, but like with like the restrictions. While other places like the UK are probably gonna get back sooner. But besides that, like, when you not cover the virus, that was such a huge thing that defined this year. What else happened? I mean, it basically forced everyone to I guess I'm going back to talking about the virus. Whatever. Um, the virus forced everyone to basically lock themselves in their houses for like half the year. Um, which I mean, that was such a dramatic change from going to work and school regularly to just doing everything online. That was such a dramatic change for most people, except if you work at home. We were just schooling at home before, which who the fuck does that? But yeah, for most, it was such a huge change. And let me tell you, this year's been pretty awful. I mean, it's been really boring. It's been really lonely, like just not being able to see anyone in person for like such a long amount of time, from like March to like September. For me at least, but that's for most. But yeah, it was just a lonely year. I mean, we had so much free time on our hands. Like I'm I'm pretty sure they I'm like because of the like the lockdown shit. There was this Australian guy that was able to crack the code on one of the Zodiac killer's messages. Like, what the fuck? What is this year? 2020 is a simulation. I mean, you got Jake and Logan Paul fighting like professional. Like, Jake Paul's calling out Conor McGregor to box. Imagine if he replies and agrees to that. If that happens, 2021's a simulation too. But that we're getting off topic. But I mean, this year's been both for me at least. This year's been both a blessing and a curse, because like the lockdowns have been pretty terrible. They make you feel terrible. I mean, Like you're just home all day doing nothing for months. Like how does that make like I don't. But the plus side is that you have so much free time you could do whatever you want. That's like the good about it. I mean, I was able to talk to my friends all the time. You know, I've met new friends this year too, so I've had a lot of fun this year. Just talking to my friends online, but um, on the other hand, like just it's scary. Like 300,000 people died this year from the virus, and you know, like people in my family are not doing well too with the virus, so it's not good. I bet a lot of people like have lost family members from the virus, especially the older ones. I mean, I don't want to get I don't want to get into my like what's happening in my family, but yeah, I'm not. See, I'm Pigforreal, not Jeffrey. Jeffrey's a different person. Not I'm Pigforreal, so Jeffrey's my name. If you didn't know, even though every time I've done a collaboration with one of my friends, they call me by my first name. So I don't know, but um yeah, I mean this year's been pretty bad and good. Like it's been wicked tragic. Like also with like the George Floyd protests. I mean, bro, the riot like the U.S. was like a war zone in June. It still is. Like they just don't get coverage. Um, yeah, and now like there's a lot of political crap that happened this year, but I don't want to get into politics. I could, but I don't want to. What else happened? Oh yeah, the fucking the Series X and PS5 came out, and there's like no games on them. And every game that is new, you can also get it on the previous generation consoles. So it's like, or at least all the ones that I know. Like Miles Morales is on the PS4. Halo Infinite was supposed to come out, which is coming out next year in fall, which is like bullshit. I was so excited for Halo Infinite, but I guess I have to wait another year. But that's also coming out on the Xbox One. So basically every game right now, like there's no point of buying a next generation console right now. There isn't. Oh, also, TikTok almost got banned. I forgot about that, but that was like, what is this? What is this year? What is this year? This year's been insane. And then Epic Games, like I think they sued Apple. Well, they had like legal fights this year because um I can't remember why, but I know like they were having like fights, and I'm like, bruh. Um, actually, what else happened? I mean, but like this year's the year. This video is getting. It's 9 minutes now. Not really getting long. What are we talking about? Yeah, like just the entire world just came to a close. It feels like a new decade. Bro, the 2020s decade like hit us like a truck. I mean, came at us like that. 2021 better be a good year. Speaking of 2021, I find it insane that 2011 was almost 10 years old. 10 years 10 not 10 years ago. So someone born in 2011 would be 10. Isn't that wild? I remember that like it wasn't that long ago. That's so strange. Same with like 2010. Like that's almost 11 years old. That was almost 11 years ago. Even like years like 2015, that was not that long ago at all. If someone was born in 2015, they'd be turning 6 next year. I find that so strange. I mean, I don't know, but that's a whole different topic. It's not about 2020. But what I would give 2020, I would give it a 5 out of 10. Okay? It's been a in like in a national scale, it's or an international scale, I guess. It has been a god awful year. But for but individualistic, like for me, it's been a kind of good year, kind of not, because internationally it's been terrible with the virus, but for myself, I've had a lot of like fun shit happen over quarantine. Um that's for me. I mean, like I'm Pigforreal, so I don't know. And then my little pigman has come back, which it did kind of poorly. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Leave your reading. What? Leave your rating of 2020 down below in the comments. I'd like to read them. I read my comments. I do. I like reading my comments. But it shows that people actually watch my content, which is I find that mind-boggling to me that anyone would want to watch the shit. But yeah, I'm ending here. Bye.